Hey, how's it going? It's me, Nitrate Nether. It's 9 in the morning right now, and I had a dream, and I woke up, and I wanted to tell you guys this. It's about me and my dad. I'm at his workplace. He's a scientist, and somehow I end up getting kidnapped by these women, and I tried to find my way back to my dad, and that's the entire story. Let's get into this. I was at my dad's job. He was a scientist. I was bored, and I wanted to tell him something, but he just wouldn't listen. I wanted to tell him my story, but only got halfway through until he cut me off to go finish his job. When I'm at my dad's job, I'm here a lot, so I formed some friendships with many of the employees here. So most of the day, I just sit in a room on my phone, playing whatever, waiting for my dad throughout the day. It starts to get dark out, and I'm getting kind of bored, so I sneak out. Just to let you know, this building has a huge property that's gated, so even if I sneak out, I'll still be safe and still be on property. So I sneak out, and I see some employees, some women, walking towards their car, and I see them scream, "Girls' night out!" I realize it's Friday. I see that two of them are drunk, and one is not. And somehow I end up inside the car between the two drunk women. The woman in the front says, "Hey, how are you?" And I say, "Good." The two women beside me scream hysterically, saying, "If you want to drink," saying we're going to have the best night of our lives, saying that this is going to be the best night of my life. Now, I'm only 19, so I'm underage. So I tell the women that, but it seems like it doesn't even bother them. I'm in the moving car, and while this is happening, I notice that we're getting pretty far from my dad's job. My dad doesn't know that I'm out. I notice this and start to panic, blood racing, heart beating, thinking about all the possible scenarios I could have been in besides this. I realize that I need to get out of this car and run away and get back to my dad. So I try to open the door, but the woman noticed and say, "Where are you going? You're not going anywhere." As I noticed, they weren't going to let me leave, and my heart sank. I was confused on why they would do this to me. I was friends with them. I knew them. I had taken their kindness for granted for too long, for too much. I noticed they were coming up on the red light, and as soon as they stopped, I rammed the door open and started to run back. I realized he was a few miles away. I'm hightailing it down the street, and now I'm on the verge of tears, absolutely terrified. I had never thought I would be in this terrible situation. I noticed the two ladies hightailing it after me, and the lady who was driving screaming for them to come back. Even though the two ladies were chasing me, it had given me some relief to know that someone was on my side, but that didn't matter. I still had two ladies who wanted to do God knows what to me, chasing me in the middle of the night, absolutely hammered. As I'm running, I cut a straight right. I forgot I had took a few parkour lessons back as a kid and still take them now. I started to parkour up a building, but they can still see me from down below. I parkour over another building and drop down. Since I'm too far, they can't see me. I got away for now. I'm very close to my dad's job. I've been walking for a while, but I'm finally here. At the gate, at my dad's job. I start to hop it when I realize the ladies had also been thinking to go to the same place. They almost saw me when I ducked in a bush, but something seemed different about them. They had something in their hands. They looked like knives. I was absolutely petrified to the fact that they were even had caught up to me and that they wanted to kill me. I felt surreal. I was absolutely confused on why they would even imagine to do something and cause that much harm to me. They walked up towards the gate. They opened the gate with their key card, and as they opened it slowly, I crouch walk behind them and run into another bush. As I'm in the bush, I can see the door that leads to my dad, but you need another key card to open it. I cried when I realized there was no way I could get to my dad with no key card. The girls weren't looking to go in, they were looking for me. It was a huge building, so they scanned the property. I thought, this is how I die. Then I realized I had a key card. My dad gave it to me, but it only opens the doors to the building, not the gate. I sighed in relief. I ran to the door and opened it, and the lady saw me, but I closed it just fast enough where they couldn't reach me. I ran towards my dad, absolutely hysterical, panicking, trying to tell him everything that happened, but he told me to slow down and to tell me exactly what happened. When he realized what happened, he was shocked. He told me that I shouldn't have been messing around, let alone get in a stranger's car, even if you do know them. He told me what they look like. I told him what they look like, and he realized who I was talking about and fired them the following Monday. He also got the police involved, and the two ladies also got a restraining order. So the absolutely two hammered ladies who tried to kill me, let's never meet again.